Hey everybody, this is your daily dose of all things royal. Hello my beautiful friends. Today's lighthearted video is for entertainment purposes only. You know, I think Harry might be right on this one. This week, Rachel has been quite the cover girl. Not only is she on the back cover and upside down of this magazine, but scored the front page of Life and Style. And look at this, she's not even having to share it with her husband. Well done, Rachel, well done. Granted, the publisher's A360 media is not quite mainstream, but hey, we'll take it. She's on the cover. Perhaps this was their idea when they said that they would be working with the grassroots media journalists. This could be promising. Haz must be so proud of his model wife. Let's take a look at the feature story. I will let you guys make up your own mind on whether you think this was something that came from our very own Duchess. It does not say who the author is, just Life and Style, so I guess it's a collaborative thing. But the article starts off saying, back in December 2020, Meghan Markle and husband Prince Harry signed a multi-million-dollar deal to produce content for Spotify, highlighting Archetype's premiere last week on August 23rd. Meghan hijacks every distressing anecdote with one of her own, quoted from Britain's Daily Telegraph of Archetypes with Meghan. A critic for The Times branded the episode, in which she was joined by tennis champ Serena Williams. Other outlets called it pure narcissistic gibberish and a faintly queasy schmooze fest. The article continues to say, bad reviews are the least of Meghan's problems, though. More than 2.5 years after leaving Britain for Cali, Meghan is having a tough time finding her way, explains a source. She's a prime example of how money can't buy happiness. Yeah, no shit. The reality is she's leading a lonely, lonely life. Oh, so sad, Megsy. According to the source, many of Meghan's friendships have faded. Issues have cropped up in her marriage, and parenting kids Archie and Lilibet has created its own set of problems. Now listen to what they say next. Meghan is struggling, says the source. It's as if she's trapped in this dark hole that she can't climb out of. I'm going to pause for a second. At this point, I trust no media. So this Life and Style could be also done by Sunshine Sachs, because this type of stuff is pretty defamatory, and knowing our sue-happy couple, you better believe if this was something that was not true, I would think they would have grounds to go after them and sue them, because they go after everyone. So now you have to think about, are they playing both sides? And in my mind, I think they are. But let me finish this article because it gets interesting, and it may on the surface look like gossip, but who's to say there isn't an element of truth that's in there that is now being seeded in the media. So let me continue. When Meghan and Harry moved to Montecito, California, they were often spotted out and about in the wealthy enclave. According to a Montecito Village grocery local, in quotes, Meghan used to be a regular here, but I haven't seen her since November 2021. She was with Archie and looked really sad. Something seemed off. Could somebody call this Montecito Village grocery store and ask them to confirm if this is true? Because I don't believe it, considering they are so controlled with anyone seeing their children or without calling Backrid. The article then says, there aren't many people Meghan feels she can count on or trust. She'll let people in for a while and then accuse them of being phony and claim they're using her, says the source. The source has claimed that she's ghosted old friends and is wary about making new ones because she's paranoid they'll gossip. And people from her inner circle are gossiping because they never see her. Making plans can be a nightmare. Meghan will make excuses not to see even those who are loyal to her, says the same source. And here's where it gets interesting. Close friends like actress Priyanka Chopra, 40, and human rights attorney Amal Clooney, 44, says another insider, have stopped inviting her to anything because she can never attend or cancels at the final hour. There's always an excuse about something coming up. Does anybody really believe that Amal Clooney has the time to gossip about Meghan Markle? But I can see Rachel making up this story to make it look like as if she's the one that's blowing Amal and Priyanka off. They make a point to talk about the police records and the amount of times they had called them because of their security alerts they had at their Montecito home. And apparently, since Lilybugs came along, Meghan has had her hands full. And the source says she rarely leaves the house. Archie and Lilibet are demanding like most kids their age. And this is the sentence that makes me believe that Meghan's fingers are all over this. The source, pseudo-source, says she's running around after them all day, and on top of being a mother, she has a ton of work to do. I think it's suspicious that the article is mentioning that Meghan is traumatized since the fire, right? This alleged source says that she's now traumatized and it also haunts Harry. The article then says Meghan would love to hire more help because she's really struggling. This is interesting that this is now being brought up of her struggling because the source then says, but Harry doesn't get it. He wants them to take a hands-on approach with Archie and Lily. Now this sounds like some blame shifting over to Harry and starting to position the new narrative for divorce. The last paragraph in this article says, she's always dreamed about having a loving husband and children and a fulfilling career. This source then says, but this isn't the fairy tale she imagined. Meghan is living a much lonelier life than people realize. It's a bit coincidental that over the last few days, this anonymous post has been floating around. I found it on Reddit. And we all know that Meghan Markle is on social media and allegedly contributes to adding to the fire. So what we saw with Barchak, it is possible that Meghan is in these forums contributing to the gossip just to keep her name in front of everybody. Is it possible that Life and Style used Reddit or social media to get their source? It's possible, but we're talking about Meghan and Harry, two people who sue for if you just say their names incorrectly. So I don't think that they would take that risk. I do believe that there is some sort of connection. Not exactly sure what, but I thought I'd bring it to you guys because it was a fun little article, and glad to see that our cover girl is getting her time in the sun. We know that these are rumors being spread around. However, the question that we have to ask is, who are the people that are spreading these rumors? You know, we no longer can give these two the benefit of the doubt. And at this point, they've told so many lies and so many fake stories that we really have to look at them as guilty until they're proven innocent. So anyway, that's my opinion. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, you know the deal. And I have something fun for you guys tomorrow. So make sure you hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss it. And until then, be safe and be kind. And I'll catch you later. Bye.
I was such a fraud.